What's up guys, Collector Joey here, back again with another unboxing, and today we will be unboxing the Hot Toys Superior Suit Spider-Man from the Spider-Man 2 video game. And I wanted to say special shout out to Jeremy Casa over at Plastic Hero Collectibles for providing this figure for review. If you need any figures day one, make sure to join the Plastic Heroes Facebook group and let Jeremy know what you need, new or old. I'll also leave a link down to the Facebook group in the description below if you want to check it out. With that being said, I'm super excited to get this open, so let me know what you think about it down there in the comment section below. Also, while you're down there, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get to the unboxing. And here it is, the box for the Superior Spider-Man suit. This looks amazing, guys. Look at this box. I mean, come on now. The artwork is absolutely insane. Of course, you have the Superior Spider-Man front and center right there. And it's not an actual picture of the figure. It is rendered. So that looks really cool. And then you do have the Spider-Man 2 logo up there. And then down here, you do have the Hot Toys video game masterpiece logo right there as well. And this box is all matte, like it has an all matte finish, but it does have a gloss where all these little venom tendrils are going on and everything, and it goes all the way around to the side as well with it's just amazing artwork. And you can see the tentacles that he has, the red ones, you know, the venom taking over it looks like. And then on the back you do have the legal information right here, as we do with all the other Hot Toys. And then on the top it does say Spider-Man 2, but I'm excited. Let's get this thing open, guys. So like I did say earlier, this has been opened before, so it's not going to be absolutely perfect, but it hasn't been really used or messed with really. So now that we have the first layer off, we do have a window where you can kind of see, if I move my light a little bit, a sneak peek of the figure. And then to the side, you know, kind of the same thing, but we have a different color of the box that's in the middle of everything. And we do have it say Peter Parker right there. But let's get this open. I'm ready to see this figure. So now we do have the clamshell right here, and what we are greeted with first is these spider webs right here. Now these are a little bit different than I'm used to seeing. I'm used to seeing the straight ones, but now we got all the, you know, curly ones, everything on here. So we'll take a look at these a little bit later with the accessories. There's also another one under here that's kind of a spiral. That looks cool. So here it is without the clamshell. Let's take a quick look at this figure. I think this already looks awesome. That red and black just is amazing. And here he is right here. There is the head sculpt. We still have some of the stuff going on right there, but man, there it is. Wow. I like it. It looks good. If you're a guy that's into the red and the black, this is perfect. It really is. Awesome figure. I mean, there you go. There you have it. Wow. I love that color. We're going to look at this a little bit more here in a second, but let's get to the accessories. So first off, we have the switch out hands. These look awesome. I really like the contrast of black and red on this, and it's a little bit different than we're used to seeing Spider-Man have these kind of hands. I mean, they have like fingernails on them. It's crazy. But let me take one out of here just to show you an example. We'll do, of course, the Spider-Man whipping hand right here. And you do have a nice black finish on here with a little bit of a different silver almost kind of paint going on that show like on his fingernail tips and then on his knuckles. But when you switch it around to the back, you do have that beautiful red look that just, you know, even without his fingers being right here, it would all be red, and it just looks awesome. So that's a really cool type of hand that they did for this figure. So next up are the switch out eyes right here. Let me show you the difference between the two. So here is the Superior Spider-Man with the stock eyes on. And then here he is with the more squinted eyes or the thinner eyes. They look good. I like them. Let me know which ones you like a little bit more. I'm leaning towards the thicker ones, I think. But they're pretty easy to put on, pretty easy to switch out. It looks good either way. Next up, we do have these spider webs right here. These look pretty cool. They are a lot different. I never really show these, but I am because they are different. So first off, you do have this web that it looks awesome. I like that it goes in like 3 different directions, and then you do have like some web flying off the side of it. That makes it look a little bit more realistic. Some of the photos that people are going to take with these webs are going to be really cool. And then we do have our classic webs that are just kind of straight like this with the ball at the end of it, and then some are just regular straight, and then here's one that's kind of a curved all the way around. And then the really cool one I can see people using with photography is this one. It's kind of in a, I don't know, in a spiral, and it just looks amazing, and it looks cool for him to like grab and, like I said, use for photography. All right, time to take this layer off right here, and boom, we are greeted with the tentacles. They look outstanding in person. Oh my gosh, this looks crazy. I don't even know where to start. So here are the tentacles right here. Let's take one out, and these are massive. Oh my goodness. They're pretty strong too. They have a good strength to them where I feel like 4 of these are really going to hold up the figure. I want to try that. Very sharp end right here. Don't break that, of course, but the red on here is just like a nice cherry red that really pops out. Let's see some more of this. I mean, look at this. Oh, that looks gorgeous. You have some of the, I guess prongs right here, or whatever you want to call it, thorns. That looks awesome there. Yeah, the strength on these is really good. All of them are just about the same, so I'm glad they're very strong though. They look great. Let's look at the base. And here it is, the base. Now we got our standard octagon base. It's very, very minimal. Of course, we have to have the red and the black on it with the Spider-Man 2 logo. And then on the front, it does say Superior Suit, not in a metal nameplate or anything. It's just pretty bland for what it is, but at least you get one. Anyways, let's get back to the figure itself. Back to the figure itself. We do have the Superior Spider-Man right here, and it's still looking great. So first off, I really do like the material that they used for this figure. It feels really rough at some parts and stiff, but if you go down to the legs, it's kind of smooth, and it feels like you'll be able to pose it a little bit. We will look at the posing here in a second. I just wanted to show some key things that I liked. You do have this little glowing type of thing. It looked like it was lit up in the pictures, but it's just like an amber glow or something like that you have right there. Luminescent glow, which is nice. It's a nice touch. And then off to the back, we do have that cherry red again that matched with the tentacles. But what I was wondering is that if we got any plugs, I don't know if we did or not. I'll have to go back in the box and look, but I don't think so. So these are exposed, but you'll be able to put the tentacles in there, of course. Hopefully that's an easy part. And then on the bottom, there's the bottom of the shoe if you wanted to see that, and it does look like we do have some toe articulation. But speaking of articulation, let's get to posing this, see what its limitations are. Now I'm not going to go crazy with it because this isn't my figure, but let's get started on that. So first off, of course, with every Spider-Man, you'll be able to move the head any way you want to, and then we will go to about there, right there, out, and then we will go forward. The suit is kind of pushing it down a little bit, but there's forward, back to about there. And then we do have, let's see, a double bend. Yes, we do. There's the double bend elbow. And then out, pretty good out. I'm telling you, that smooth material right here helps it a little bit more. And then we go forward, pretty good amount as well. And then backwards, a pretty good amount too. And then we have that beautiful double knee joint right there. And then of course with the ankles, you can move it every which way you want to, up, down, right, left, doesn't matter. But there's the articulation, and like I said, the toe articulation as well. But there's the articulation, nothing crazy. Now we are going to put the tentacles on this figure. Let's see what it looks like. And here it is with the tentacles on. It could barely fit in the frame, but these tentacles went on very easy. I absolutely love the friction fit they have right here. The tentacles don't really get in the way of each other, and you're able to move them around a lot. I just have them in a basic pose right now because we're about to pose this thing up a little bit. But they look good. I like it, and I can't wait to pose it up a little bit more. We are about to get up close and personal with this figure, give you some pros and cons and just some of my overall thoughts. So let's get to it. So here we have it, the Superior Suit in a museum pose with the tentacles on. in all its glory. Nothing too crazy going on right here, but I do want to get to some pros and cons. So let's get started with the pros. My first pro would have to be the proportions on the body. I'm somebody that doesn't really pay too close attention to proportions, but on this one, I can tell the proportions are really on point, especially around the traps area and the upper body. My next pro is going to be the tentacles. The gorgeous red you get with these is outstanding, along with the great articulation and the ease of putting on and taking off the tentacles. Another pro would have to be the posability of this figure. Even though it does have a very thick suit, they chose a material that was really good with posing and getting dynamic shots. Last pro is going to be the design of the suit. You have many different patterns going on throughout the suit. Along with that, we do have some asymmetrical web lines going on that you don't really see much in Spider-Man, and that's why this looks so cool and it's a breath of fresh air. Now to the cons, I really only have one con actually, and that's going to be the base. I understand that this is just a basic Spider-Man, but I feel like we should have got the Doc Ock grave as a base like we did with the Tony Stark's grave with the zombie Iron Man. But with that being said, I will give this figure an 8.3 out of 10. Like I said earlier, this figure is really nice, especially when it comes to the colors, but is this a Spider-Man that I'd go running to the store to get? No, not really. This is a figure that if it was 30% off, I might think about copying it, but that's probably because I'm not a huge Spider-Man video game guy. Who would I recommend this figure to? I would recommend this figure to any PS5 Spider-Man fans out there, and I'm talking about you have to be a really big Spider-Man fan from the PS5 video game. But if you are just a casual Spider-Man fan, I'd skip this one and get something else. Anyways, let me know what you think about this figure down there in the comment section below. Like I said, I did put a Plastic Hero Collectibles link down in this description. It'll lead you to the Facebook page. Make sure you join up. Also, while you're down there, make sure to always hit that like and subscribe button. It's been Collector Joey. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.